The stream is a little bit slow. Oh boy, I hope this isn't a problem. I thought everything was working just fine. Everything was working just fine. Can you guys hear me? All right, so my audio's coming in, so that's really good. All right, so now it's just the stream. So now it was just the virtual background. That's what it was. But now the virtual background is giving me a problem now. Okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. Having some issues with the virtual background. Alrighty. So, what's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. As we have 76ers basketball on tonight. PJ Tucker, Tobias Harris, Montrezl Harrell, D'Anthony Melton, and Tyrese Maxey are all in the starting lineups for the 76ers. In case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph, and if you're new to my channel on YouTube, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload. And let's try to do the virtual background now. Let's see if it works. Okay. I hope that there's like no delay here, because that would suck. Alrighty. So we have one person on YouTube. I think that there's just a problem with this particular virtual background. I believe that's just what it is. So I'm just going to get rid of the background. Okay. So that's just what we're going to do. We'll find another background. Google.com. Sixers background. Here we go. Images. How about this one? Let's try to do this one here. Alrighty. Settings. Virtual background. Upload this one. De'Aaron Fox will strike first on the big two-pointer right there. I don't think the virtual backgrounds are working. How about now? It could just be a problem with the Wi-Fi. It's not working tonight. Okay. There we go. Hello, guys. What's going on? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball. We also do the Patriots, and we do the Philadelphia Phillies. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having yourselves a great night. All right, we got 2 people on YouTube. We got 1 person on Twitch. Nice. Okay. So, well, both these teams, it's going to be the 76ers taking on the Sacramento Kings to wrap up this 5-game road trip. Sixers are 4-0, and well, the Sacramento Kings, they've also won their last 4 games as well. And well, now it's a 4-2 game as the Kings do take the 2-point lead, and Kevin Huerter's going to go to the line to shoot 1 more free throw. Again, in case you're just joining me, apologize about the virtual background. Hopefully that makes the camera a little bit smoother, and hopefully that makes things just a little bit better. What if nope, I'm not even going to try anything right now. All right, Kevin Huerter's at the charity stripe. He'll go to the line to try to make 2 here. Or sorry, to try to make 1 as he tried to convert on the and 1 opportunity. Huerter spent some time with the Atlanta Hawks last year and even the year before that, and was able to help them make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, where they ended up beating the 76ers in the semifinals, and then they would end up losing to the Milwaukee Bucks in round number 2. And Tobias Harris puts up a runner on the other side from the near corner, and that's up and good. A lot of stuff going on tonight in the Philadelphia sports world, including the Philadelphia Eagles. 5-4. Harrison Barnes puts up a three at the top of the perimeter, and he knocks it down. It's an 8-4 ball game. Here's Maxey on the other end. So no Joel Embiid, no James Harden in the starting lineup tonight, and they will not be out there. Melton will try to find Tyrese Maxey as he tried to leap up for it on the other side, on the far corner that was, and Maxey was not able to get to it. The pass was way too high. So Herder's going to get it, and they get past half court. That's the Sacramento Kings. Kings coming into today are 26-18. Three-pointer is up, and it's way too strong. And the Sixers grab the rebound. Tobias Harris was able to get there, and De'Aaron Fox misses that three-pointer. Harris on the other side, 14 seconds on the shot clock, passes it to Melton, who fires up a three, and that's no good. Sabonis gives the rebound to De'Aaron Fox. Fox and Sabonis have been a very good duo in the NBA, especially this season. Fox step back jumper, it's short, and Harris comes away with another rebound. They're going to need a lot of production out of him today. Harris tried to find Harrell inside, and the ball was deflected and stolen away by Fox. Barnes again for three, catch and shoot, and he knocks it down. An 11-4 run to start things off here in the first quarter, and the Kings are on their way to what is now going to be an explosive first quarter for them so far. 8:20 left to go here in the first. Harrell will pass it to Maxey on the far sideline. 5 seconds on the shot clock, and Maxey's going to get called for a travel as he took way too many steps there. So it's now an 11-4 game. Again, in case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph. Welcome on in. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball. We cover Patriots football. We cover Phillies baseball. And we'll also be doing the 49ers game tomorrow night. So mark your calendars for that. That will be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. 11-4, 8:07 left to go here in the first quarter. So the starting lineups for both teams, it's P.J. Tucker, Tobias Harris, Montrezl Harrell, Tyrese Maxey, and D'Anthony Melton for the Sixers. And for the Kings, it's Domantas Sabonis, Harrison Barnes, and Keegan Murray, who had 29 points in his last game. That was last night. And De'Aaron Fox and Kevin Huerter. P.J. Tucker commits a shooting foul as, well, going to the line to shoot 2 free throws this time will be, I'll have to wait and see. It'll be Keegan Murray. There we go. Oh, boy. Oh, we have 5 people on YouTube. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Hope everything's going well. So Murphy's first foul shot is up, and that's good. He knocks it down, and it's now a 12-4 ball game. Murray this season averaging about 12 points per game. He's shooting 41.5% from downtown. So the Sixers have to make sure that when they're guarding the perimeter, that they try to limit the amount of damage that he can do when it comes to shooting the three. And he makes the second free throw. Maxey will hand it off, and the ball finds Tobias Harris. Harris takes it right into the lane, rattles it up, and rattles it in for the Sixers. But are they going to call a charge foul? They will. They're going to say that Domantas Sabonis had his feet set. And Harris, who tried to go right into the lane, that's the right call. He certainly made a lot of contact down low, and Sabonis ended up falling. And the Sixers, well, they have to play defense here. And within the blink of an eye, just like that, as we pan, the camera just came right back on. De'Aaron Fox just made an 11-foot shot, and now the Kings are up by 11 points, and the Sixers call time here. 15-4 is the score, with 7:35 left to go in the first quarter, and the Sixers will be right back in just a little bit here on Play-by-Play with JJ. All right, I'm going to try to do this virtual thing again, this virtual background. Let me know if there's any delays. Okay. Yep, there are delays. There certainly are delays. All right, so the virtual background's not working. Yo, we got 5 people on here for YouTube. What's going on, guys? I hope all is well. Make sure, if you're new to my channel, I appreciate all the love and the support here, man. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you do enjoy my content, that is. I see that now we have 3 more people coming in from Facebook. I love you all so much. Y'all are the best. What do you guys think about this Eagles game so far, man? I have it on here. I have it on the big TV, but since we're committed to doing Sixers basketball, I really wanted to do this game so badly, but I committed to doing the Sixers and the Patriots, and I did commit to doing 1 football game per weekend for the NFL playoffs, so that's why we're doing the 49ers game tomorrow, which will also be a fun game too. 49ers Cowboys, it doesn't get any better than that. It'll be a lot of fun. Okay. I thought that we were just back from a break. 28-7. All right, what the heck is going on over there? Oof. But yeah, hopefully you're all having a great Saturday night. What's going on, Mitch? How you doing, man? What's going on, man? I hope all is well. Oh, we got 6 people. Yeah, man. We got 6 people up here in the chat. Oh man, dude, I would have came on a little bit earlier for your stream, but I was actually spending some time with my family tonight, because they mean a lot to me, and I really haven't been spending too much time with them. So I wanted to be able to spend a little bit of time. So, but next time, next time, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, we got 7 people on here. All right, 15-4 is the score. Sixers are down by 11. They have to try to make up here on the offensive side again. No Joel Embiid and no James Harden in this game for the 76ers. They're reviewing to see, though, if whether or not Tobias Harris got called for the offensive foul. So I do think that they ended up challenging that call. But actually, it looks like that they didn't. So it's 15-4. Oh, yeah, because that happened right before the timeout. A 10-0 run by the Kings. Montrezl Harrell hands it off to D'Anthony Melton. Sixers have to have a little bit of work to do here. Harrell going up against Domantas Sabonis, and he has his way as he puts up a floater, and it's good. It's now 15-6. That's the score of this game. Montrezl Harrell, his 500th career NBA game. And this is his 8th season in the NBA. Sabonis foul line jumper, nothing but net. He got it right off the dribble. And it's now a 17-6 game. Sabonis last night ended up having a 29-point triple-double himself. So they have to try to do everything that they can. Harris takes it right to the cup, puts it up with the right hand, and finishes it on the left side of the lane. 17-8, 6.5 minutes left to go. Fox being guarded by D'Anthony Melton. Now he's being guarded by Tucker. He goes all the way to the cup, and he initiates the contact, and he'll be fouled as Tucker will now be called for his 2nd personal foul. So the Sixers are missing 2 of their, big time playmakers. And so now the offense is going to have to try to come from Tobias Harris and Tyrese Maxey and other guys. They're just going to have to continue to step it up if they want to come out on top and, go back to the Wells Fargo Center in a very good spot. So De'Aaron Fox this year leading the team in points per game for the Sacramento Kings. He's averaging about 25.5 points per game. He signed a max contract a couple of years ago. He's also shooting 30.5% from 3. So he's been definitely improving in that department. And he knocks down both foul shots there. And it's 19-8. That's the score. D'Anthony Melton with the ball at the Kings logo. He'll hand it off to Harris. Harris gives it back to him. Now Melton bounce pass inside the Montrezl Harrell. Ball gets deflected. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Tobias Harris comes away with it on the near wing. 3 seconds to go. Harris puts it up, and he can't get that one to go. It'll be rebounded by the Kings. Fox will try to find Sabonis, and he does so on the low block. Sabonis with a nice pass to Fox again, and it gets denied right at the rim, and the Sixers try to come away with the steal. And guess what? The Kings get it back, and a layup is made by Kevin Huerter, who gets the steal and the layup. 21-8 is the score. Harris catch and shoot 3-pointer. He knocks it down. Oh, man, that didn't sound good. 21-11, and the Sixers are down by 10. Harris with 7 points in this game. He's 3 for 5 from the field so far. Sabonis will hand it off to Herter, and he gets the ball back. 7 seconds on the shot clock here. Sabonis puts it up with the right hand and takes it right to the cup. And he puts it up and in. Sixers down by a dozen here. Maxey has been pretty cold so far in this first quarter, and he puts up an elbow jumper. Montrezl Harrell grabs the rebound, passes it back to Maxey on the far wing, right off the dribble, a little bit off the mark, and a little bit short as well. Fox grabs another rebound. Harrison Barnes at the top of the perimeter will give it up to Sabonis. Sabonis, nice pass inside to Herter. Herter backing down Tyrese Maxey, his defender. He goes up with the contact, and he gets the friendly roll as the ball bounced 5 times and hit the back of the rim and finally just went in. Sixers now down by 14 points. 4:25 left to go. Melton puts up a triple, and he knocks it down from the top of the wing. It was from the far wing. Outlet pass by Domantas Sabonis off of the inbound. And it'll go to Harrison Barnes, and they dribble it around the timeline. Sabonis gets the ball back. Bounce pass to Harrison Barnes. 2-man game pick and roll. DeAnthony Melton's there to deny it, and the Sixers still can't come away with a steal. It was battered around. Fox puts up a 3. That one won't fall. And an offensive rebound goes to the Kings, but the Kings will be called for a loose ball foul here. It'll be on Kevin Herter, and the Sixers get the ball back. So an interesting sequence of events as the Sixers, they tried to come up with a steal. DeAnthony Melton, that's who it was. But Melton got the ball. It was pretty much, it went all the way around a couple of Sacramento Kings players, and finally it just found Fox. 3:59 left to go here in the first quarter. Sixers have the ball. They're down by 11. Shake Milton comes into the ball game for them, and George Niang as well. Milton with the ball, bounce pass to Tobias Harris on the low block, being guarded by Harrison Barnes, and Harris will be called for, or are they going to call a loose ball? They're going to call a foul. It'll be a technical foul issued against the Sacramento Kings. Can't understand who it's on as of right now, but Harris will shoot the tech, and I guess it's on Harrison Barnes, who's talking over to the ref, and Harris knocks that one down, and we have another substitution for the Kings as Trey Lyles comes into the game for Harrison Barnes. 25-15. Milton will inbound it on the near sideline, and he hands it off to Melton. Here comes a screen by Montrezl Harrell. Melton goes right around the screen, passes it back outside to Milton. Milton at the foul line, he puts it up, and he was fouled right before the shot was put up there, and Milton's going to go to the line, or they're going to call it a foul on the floor. They will call it a foul on the floor, and they're going to inbound it from the far sideline. So Melton will be the one to inbound it from the far sideline. Melton's directing traffic. He hands it off to Harris on the near wing. Harris will find Shake Milton, who puts up a corner 3. In and out it goes. Montrezl Harrell with the putback jam. 25-17. The Sixers have been answering with a little bit of a run themselves. Here's Fox, who's being guarded by Melton. A screen by Sabonis. Bounce pass inside to Sabonis, and there's nobody there to keep up with him, but he was fouled right before the shot was put off. 3:17 left to go. Sixers, forgot to also mention, too, that, they're also coming in with a 4-game winning streak, and their next game after this one, as they go back to Philadelphia, it's going to be on Wednesday. Then they play on Saturday as well, and hopefully Embiid and Harden will be back by then. They are not playing in tonight's game, so there was a foul on the floor, and Sabonis will now go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws, because the Sixers are now over the limit, and the Kings are in the bonus here. The foul was called on Shake Milton. So Sabonis will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws. He's averaging a double-double this season, 12.5 rebounds, which does lead the NBA, and 18.5 points per game. The first foul shot is good. It's nothing but net, and the Kings go back up by 9. The Kings certainly have a very good young squad, and they also have some really good shooters too, like Matthew Dellavedova. They still have Alex Len. They still have Davion Mitchell. They have Malik Monk as well. So they have some guys that can definitely do a lot of damage from the perimeter, and they have just a good, well-rounded mix of players. Sabonis' second foul shot is good. He was traded in the Buddy Hield trade last year. And Buddy Hield ended up going to the Indiana Pacers. So Milton comes up with it, and he'll hand it off to Melton. Melton finds Tobias Harris, who's being guarded and double teamed now, and now has to pass it out to George Niang. 3.5 seconds to go. Niang's runner is it hit the back of the rim, and then it found its way in. It took a couple of bounces, and the Sixers get a friendly roll. 27-19. And the Kings now have the ball here. Sabonis gets the ball with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. A foul's called on the floor, and it'll go against George Niang. It'll be a defensive 3-second violation, and Doc Rivers is looking over at the ref saying, "Are you kidding me?" It was away from the play, and now a timeout is called by the Kings as the Sixers trail 27-19, and they'll be back in just a few moments. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? I hope all is well. Y'all are the best. My name is Jason Joseph. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I call 76ers basketball. I cover Patriots football. I also do the Phillies as well. And tomorrow we'll be doing the 49ers game. So mark your calendars. Make sure that you have that written down, that we're going to be doing the 49ers and Dallas Cowboys game tomorrow night. Dak Prescott versus Brock Purdy. It'll be a fun matchup, man. And the Eagles game has been really wild. I really wanted to do the game tonight, but since I'm committed to doing 76ers basketball and the Patriots game, well, I decided, you know what, we're just going to do tomorrow's football game as our week matchup. So, but yes. So if you're new to my channel, feel free to feel free to subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell icon too, so that way you know when I upload and whenever I go live. We're going to be producing a lot of content on here as we continue to grow this channel. So hopefully I'm doing a good job at that, and that we just continue to produce more content. Feel free to also, get on the chat and definitely make some comments down below. Talk about the game, talk about the Sixers with me. We can talk about life, we can talk about whatever it is that's on your mind, man. So I'll be looking at that as the breaks come. And I'll definitely give you guys a shout out too, and I'll have your comments pop up on here. Apologize that the virtual screen's not working tonight. It was just causing some causing some lag a little bit, and we just decided to just take that off. 28-7, the Eagles are up by 21 points. Oof, man, Philadelphia. They're not going to be celebrating just yet because there's still 13 minutes and 21 seconds left in regulation. But the other Philadelphia team that's playing tonight, well, they're down 27-19. This was actually there were actually 3 Philly games tonight as the Flyers played as well. Alrighty. So it's 27-18. That's the score. Kings are facing, or 27-19, excuse me. Kings are facing the Philadelphia 76ers. No Joel Embiid, no James Harden in this game tonight either. And well, the 76ers are a little bit undermanned, and they have to try to take care of business without those two point difference makers. So the foul shot, as a technical foul was issued to George Niang on the defensive 3-second violation. The foul shot is up, and it's good. So Malik Monk does make the technical free throw. And, well, the Kings get the ball back here. Monk will inbound it, and he gets the ball. And he'll take it at the top of the key. Monk, the shooting guard from Kentucky. And there's a three-pointer that goes up, and in and out it goes. The shot was taken that time by Keegan Murray. Harris on the other end, out in transition, goes down with the flush. And how about the Sacramento Kings? Oh my goodness, was that an alley-oop pass or was that a shot? They're gonna say it was a 3-point shot. That was such a bizarre play. Trey Lyles tried to make an alley-oop pass, and count the bucket, but it was really crazy. Harrison Barnes was right there, ready to put down the dunk, and he just put his hands to the side and said, "You know what? I'm not gonna do that." That was actually Malik Monk, my mistake. So on the other end, though, Anthony Melton is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws as he was fouled on a shooting foul that time. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. Melton was drafted by he was taken by the Houston Rockets, and then he spent a little bit of time with the Memphis Grizzlies, coming off the bench for them. This year, he's averaging about 11 points per game. He averages the 3rd most steals on defense, so he's one of the best defensive perimeter players, that is. And he's shooting very well from beyond the arc, too. So the first foul shot is up, and that's good. 31-22. Maxey comes back into the ball game with exactly 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. The Celtics won today 106-104, and they beat the Toronto Raptors. And the Sixers are trying to gain some ground on them for the Eastern Conference. Melton's second foul shot is up, and that's good. And the scoreboard operator actually made it the wrong score and gave it to the Sacramento Kings and now corrected it. 1:50 left to go. With the ball now at the top of the key is Davion Mitchell. Mitchell ends up finding he ended up finding Trey Lyles inside, and he knocks that one down. Here come the Sixers here. Maxey will give it up to Paul Reed inside, and Reed has his way as he finishes it with the left hand. Great find by Tyrese Maxey, 33-25. On the other end, the Kings have the ball here. It'll be almost stolen away by Paul Reed, and he goes up with the block that time. Oh, man, Paul Reed blocking Chimezie Metu's layup. And here come the 76ers. A defensive rebound is going to go to DeAnthony Melton, and Melton's going to be called for the charge as well on the very bad play. Oh, man, that was tough. But how about Paul Reed playing very solid defense? He knows he's going to get a lot of playing time here because there is no Joel Embiid, and this is the time for him to step up. 2 blocks by the Sixers so far in this game. They're down by 8. The Kings were on a run themselves to start the game off. It was a 15-4 run that was. Milton deflects the ball as it goes out of bounds, and it'll still be Sacramento Kings basketball. 1:04 left to go here in the first quarter. Shake Milton has been playing very well off the bench for the Sixers, too. They've definitely gotten a lot deeper. Thibault comes back into the ballgame for the Sixers. Mitchell takes it, and he throws it up, and it's an alley-oop pass to Chimezie Metu as he gets an assist right there. 35-25. Sixers get a foul called against the Sacramento Kings. And with 51.5 seconds left, Sixers will get the ball as Davion Mitchell gets called for the personal foul, and the Sixers will head to the foul line as the Kings are now over the limit. It'll be Tyrese Maxey at the charity stripe for the 76ers. And the first foul shot is up, and that goes in. So Tyrese Maxey this season, when it comes to shooting from the foul line, well, Maxey has been shooting about 79.5%. He's made 81 out of 102 free throws. He's been coming off the bench as of lately, and he knocks down the second one as well. Doc Rivers has said that he wants him to be a spark plug off the bench. And he'll still be getting starting quality minutes, kind of like Manu Ginobili, the old San Antonio Spur. The Kings they get the ball turned over on a nice deflection by Matisse Thybulle. And it goes out of bounds. It ends up off the hands of Fox. Maxey gets the inbound, puts up a runner. It's way, way too strong. Fox, outlet pass. It's going to go all the way to Chimezie. He puts it up, tries to initiate the contact. The whistles remain silent. Reed comes away with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock as there's 19 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shake Milton being guarded by Fox at the top of the key. Scratch that. It's Davion Mitchell. 12 seconds to go here. Niang comes away with the screen. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Milton at the top of the key takes it right to the cup and puts up a jumper, and it's in and out. Paul Reed tries to grab the rebound, and with 1.5 seconds to go here, the shot clock becomes unplugged, and the Kings deflect the ball out of bounds. It'll still be Sixers basketball. Thybulle will inbound it. It's going to have to be a catch-and-shoot situation. Thibault on the near baseline. Hands it off to Maxey. Maxey, catch-and-shoot three. It gets blocked by Mitchell. And just like that, the 76ers will go into the second quarter down by 8. And they'll be right back in just a few moments here on Play-by-Play with JJ. Whew. Oh, man. I have to kind of learn how to control my voice a little bit. I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I mean, I'm not like losing my voice, but, I'd rather build up the energy. Let me know if you guys think that this is a good play-by-play description of what's going on, if you can visualize everything that's going on. Really trying to work on my radio broadcast and voice. That's what we do on here. And, yeah, feel free to comment down below. This game has been really, I don't want to say interesting, but I just think that obviously because Joel and James are out, it's a different type of a vibe. So, all right, let's see how the Eagles are doing. Let's see how those Eagles are doing. Hurts. Ended it off the game well that time. Okay. Well, are they just chewing the clock down now pretty much? Is that pretty much like what's going on? That's what it looks like to me. All righty. Oof. Saturday night. I was at a friend's graduation party today. Got to give him a shout out. His name is Matt Tate. It was pretty cool to go to his party just to see and catch up with him and catch up with some people that I used to do theater with too. It's kind of like a little reunion, and it's nice because sometimes you get that breath of fresh air, and you get to talk to people that, you haven't seen in like a little bit, and you catch up with them, and it's like, it's kind of nice to just, go back to your roots a little bit and figure out like what people are up to and, where people are now, like where they were before, like when they graduated from high school and like all that sort of stuff, so that's just a really cool thing. We have another person that just hopped in. Hello, how are you doing? This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball, the Patriots, we covered the Phillies, and we'll be doing the 49ers game tomorrow, which will be really exciting. That'll be really, really cool. 20-7, the Eagles are up with 8:05 left to go in the fourth. Okay. Hurts has thrown for 155 passing yards. All right, so he's doing pretty well. So Embiid and Harden are not playing tonight for the 76ers, as they are down heading into quarter number 2 against the Sacramento Kings. They're down by 8. And just like that, I don't know why they keep doing that. Sometimes the camera just like comes in so late. And De'Aaron Fox just made a 2. Or who just made that shot? That was a Malik Monk. See, now I'm behind. Sixers get steal right there. De'Aaron Fox comes up with the bucket, and he makes it. 40-27 now is the score. Sixers have been very sloppy in this game so far with the turnovers, and the Kings have scored 16 points off of their turnovers. Maxey takes it to the cup, puts it up with the underhand in the front of the lane, and it's good. It's 40-29 now. 11:15 left to go here in the first half. Harrison Barnes, catch and shoot, three-pointer from the far wing. He knocks it down. Harrison Barnes, the former Golden State Warrior and Dallas Maverick, has been doing a lot of damage to the Sixers so far. Maxey tries to put up a 3 himself, and that's no good. And Barnes comes away with another rebound here. There's a pass to Fox. Fox back to Barnes at the top of the key, and he knocks down another three-pointer. 46-29, and the Kings have been going on an 11-2 run to start things off here in the second quarter, and the Sixers have a little bit of work to do, as they'll be right back in just a few moments. Oh, man, I'm really enjoying this pace of your broadcast. I'm, of course, disappointed that it is not the marquee matchup that I was hoping for. Okay, let's see. But I became the Kings this year after they traded. Oh, man. Dude, first of all, thank you so much for coming on here. I really appreciate the support, and I really appreciate you enjoying the pace of everything. It means a lot to me, man. And feel free to subscribe, man. Like, we cover the Sixers, we cover We cover the Phillies when baseball is in the springtime, obviously. And yeah, man. Who's your so how did you become so are you you are a Sacramento Kings fan, right? Is that pretty much like what you're saying? I became the Kings this year after they traded. Yeah. So you must be a Sacramento Kings fan. Dude, I wanted De'Aaron Fox in that draft so badly, not gonna lie. I did think that Markelle Fultz was gonna be good, and I thought that a lot of people were you know, weren't giving him the credit that he deserved. But I also don't think that we haven't really seen his full potential yet in Orlando. So, but what are your thoughts on De'Aaron Fox, man? Hardheimer, that's a cool name. I like that. Alrighty. 28-7 is the score for the Eagles game. Got to give Hardheimer a shout out. Maxey and Kyrie to carry the game. I mean, it's not Kyrie, but dude, like, I'm telling you, like, I always tell people that if he would have played in the March Madness tournament, if Kentucky would have played, man, he would have went top 5 easily, and the Sixers wouldn't have gotten him. So, I mean, he's a really good talent. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know if he's like at that top level yet. You know, like he still obviously has a lot of years to go, but he is a good ball player, dude. But yeah, I feel like you definitely make a good point there. You know, he's not Kyrie, but I think that when he's in the right situation, he'll be really good. He's shown you that he can be really good at times. So they're gonna need him to step up in this game. So that's gonna be the really big thing to look out for. Alrighty. So the Kings are 6-0 in their last 6 games. They've averaged about 129 points per game. They've actually scored 130 or more points in their last 5 games. And well, they're on pace to do that again. It's 46-29. And George Niang will pass it and hand it off to Maxey. Maxey gives it up to Milton. Milton outlet pass to Niang. Niang on the far corner takes it inside, goes up right into the lane and tried to finish it the first time. It couldn't go. He grabs his own offensive rebound and puts it back up and in. 46-31 with 10:20 left to go in quarter number 2. And this time the Sacramento Kings are going to pass it around the timeline and putting that shot up, and airballing it that time for the Kings was Trey Lyles. As it didn't even hit the rim at all whatsoever. It was nowhere near that vicinity. And the Sixers come up with the turnover. Milton hands it off to Niang. Niang to Maxey. Maxey back to Milton at the top of the key. Milton takes it inside to the foul lane. Reed tries to put it up, and he finishes with the contact, but they won't count the bucket as Harrison Barnes gets called for the foul. So Barnes commits his second foul there, and Reed is going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Paul Reed spent a lot of time with the Delaware Bluecoats for the past couple of years, ended up winning NBA G League MVP 2 years ago. The first foul shot goes in and out, and that bucket's no good. That year, Paul Reed ended up taking them all the way to the NBA G League Finals, the Delaware Bluecoats that was, and he was on the team with Rajon Tucker and a couple other really good three-point shooters for the Bluecoats. I was really fortunate enough to cover them. 46-32 as he knocks down the second foul shot. Catch and shoot situation by De'Aaron Fox, and that one is no good. Barnes with the offensive rebound tries to put it up and in himself, and Niang comes away with the board. Milton finds Matisse Thybulle on the fast break, and he puts it up and in with the left hand. It was a little bit of a weird play as Thybulle was caught off guard. He didn't know if you should dunk it or not, and he decided to just lay it up and in on the left side of the lane. With the basketball now at the bottom of the key is a Matu, and he gets called for a travel, and actually he ended up landing right on the hardwood. It was a non-contact injury as he just is grabbing onto that left leg, and he is in a lot of pain. Let's see. Did he bang knees with Paul Reed? It didn't look like it from that angle. But oh man, he is in a lot of pain. And the medical staff and the training staff are coming out there, and obviously the timeout's going to be called. That did not look good. Oh, that's too bad, man. So they'll be back in just a few moments. I think the Sixers, when healthy, are a phenomenal team that can challenge any. Thank you, man. I've been saying that. I've been saying that when they can put it together, they can be deadly. They haven't been consistent. I don't know if there's any sort of clear-cut favorite to come out of the East. We have to see Giannis and the Bucks healthy. I understand that Drew Holiday's been balling. He's been putting up these ridiculous amounts of numbers, for what he's been doing. He's been a great player throughout his career. I miss him as a 76ers fan. I still don't know why the 76ers gave him up. And the fact that he's still doing this good at his age is just unbelievable. I feel like he's one of the most underrated players in the NBA. But besides that, I don't know if I trust the Bucks. I don't know if I trust the Celtics right now to come out of it. I think it's up for grabs, man. It's totally up for grabs. So, and that's just how I feel. So, but yes, for those of you that are new to my channel, first of all, welcome on in. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. Y'all are awesome, and I love you guys so much. I appreciate all the love and the support that you've given me on here. Make sure you follow me on YouTube. That's Play by Play with JJ, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. Oh man, hello, I'm Gracie. I'm transgender. Our community needs to know you are deserving. That's I don't know if that's a scam or something, but hey, you know what? Anybody, I'm definitely pro, pro human. When it comes to any sort of gender or anything like that, I'm definitely for I definitely connect a lot with people, regardless of how they look or how they identify. Doesn't matter to me. So, and the cool thing about sports is that I think that this is a way for us to connect even more. So, I was very surprised that the Hawks fell apart in the fourth quarter. I didn't see that, man. I did not see that. I'll have to check that out, but it also kind of doesn't surprise me, All right, so Niang on the inbound here comes away with it and puts it up and in with the right hand that time, and the Sixers are finally down by 10. Niang has 6 points on the day so far. Fox inside to Sabonis. Sabonis being guarded by Paul Reed. Harrell's in a little bit of foul trouble. Fox tries to find somebody and ends up taking a shot, and he gets fouled. Oh, man, Matisse Thybulle was all on him, and De'Aaron Fox, losing his balance, makes a high-arcing corner jump shot from about 12 feet or so, and he'll go to the line to shoot another free throw to convert on the three-point opportunity. It was from the far corner. And that shot is up, and that's good. It's now 49-36, and the Sixers are down by 13. Milton gets a screen from Reed. Maxey back to Milton. Milton in the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and he finishes it. Sabonis is holding on to that left or to that right forearm area, as I believe that Milton must have made a little bit of contact with him there. Catch and shoot three-pointer is up. That's no good. Reed trying to fight for the rebound, and it goes right out of bounds as it hits the line. And Reed, as he hit the deck, he tried to give it back to the 76ers, and, well, it's going to be Kings basketball here. 49-38. Inbounding it this time will be Fox. He's back in with 8:16 left to go. It'll actually be Davion Mitchell. Excuse me. Correction. Mitchell passes it and gives it up that time to Trey Lyles, and Milton comes away with a steal here off the bad pass. Milton to Maxey, and Maxey will go to the line for one more. Tyrese Maxey finishing it with the right hand, and he takes it right inside the lane. Then the 76ers will try to cut the deficit to 8. That's unbelievable. I mean, just the poise, the control, the athleticism, and the patience that Tyrese Maxey just has, the soft touch. It can be your best friend when you try to utilize that as much as possible. So the foul was called, in case you're just wondering. The foul was on Davian Mitchell. Kevin Huerter does come back into the ball game, and Maxey will go to the line for one more foul shot. And he knocks it down. 49-41, the Sixers are on a 12-3 run. They were down by 18 points, or 17 points, that is. Sabonis trying to find somebody, and he hands it off that time. And the underhanded layup is up, and that's good. Knocking that one down from about 2 feet or so it looked like that time, pardon me, it was Malik Monk. Maxey floater. That time it goes in and out. Reed with the putback, and he knocks it down. Paul Reed making it look so easy. Right at the rim, nobody was boxing them out that time. And the Sixers have now had 6 second chance points. Sabonis going right into the lane, right down Broad Street, and finishes it with the dunk. With the left hand that time. 53-43, 7:04 left to go in the second quarter. And Shake Milton, as Malik Monk goes right onto the hardwood, will be called for the foul. Actually, they do call the foul on Malik Monk. Scratch that. Had to correct myself there. Sometimes it's just a little bit weird because when you look at the refs and they're just signaling stuff, sometimes you just get mixed signals. Maxey gets the inbound there. He takes it all the way to the right side, and he'll be called for the travel. He took 4 steps there, and the Sixers will turn the ball over. That just cannot happen. They really have to try to limit the amount of turnovers they have tonight because the Kings have been playing very good basketball. That's now 9 turnovers by the Sixers. And to be fair, when your top 2 scorers aren't there, well, it definitely makes a big difference with the play designs. Sabonis gets it, and he takes Paul Reed all the way to school, and he has his way. 55-43, Domantas Sabonis in this game has been sensational, as he has 10 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound, and has made all 4 of his shots from the field. Sixers can't buy a bucket, and the Kings are going on a run themselves. Monk out in transition, gets fouled by Milton, and with 6:25 left to go here in the first half, well, the 76ers have now committed 3 fouls. So Monk was trying to go up against Shake Milton, and he initiated the contact there. It did look like that Milton had all ball, as he's having a couple of words with the refs, and Barnes will inbound it from the far sideline. Meanwhile, in case you're just wondering, well, the Eagles are up 31-7 with 3:19 left to go in quarter number 4. They're taking on the New York Giants, 2 big division rivals. Harrison Barnes inbounds it, and the ball gets stolen away by Melton, but before the steal happened, a foul was called on P.J. Tucker as he initiated some contact with Sabonis. Not such a good play by P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul. And the Sixers now have issued 3 fouls in this quarter with still 6.5 minutes left. Barnes inbounds it, and another whistle is going to be blown this time, as there will be a stoppage in play. It will be another foul on P.J. Tucker. It's actually a technical foul, and Huerter's going to go to the line to shoot another free throw. So the refs are just not having it with the attitude tonight, and they've been very cautious. And Tucker gets called for his first technical, and he's now going over to the sideline, having some words with Doc Rivers, and the first foul and the technical free throw is good by Huerter. Montrezl Harrell comes back into the game for P.J. Tucker. So it's Harrell, Harris, Maxey, Milton, and Melton for the 76ers. Sabonis at the top of the key being guarded by Harrell. And Sabonis works around two defenders, passes it back to Barnes for another three, and that's his fifth one that he knocks down. Harrison Barnes with the hot hand. He has been unbelievable from three-point range. 5 for 5 from beyond the arc, where he's made all 15 of his points. Harrell will bounce pass it to Harris at the top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock here. Maxey in the near corner being guarded by Fox. Maxey takes it with the right hand, and he can't have his way. He tried to go up with the underhanded scoop with the unbalanced shot, and he wasn't able to do so. Sabonis on the other end. Back to Barnes. Barnes will hand it off to Sabonis again, and he's now at the top of the key. The ball gets deflected, and Sabonis comes up with it, this time on the far wing. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer is up, and bullseye is called by Keegan Murray as he knocks it down from the top of the key, and the Kings go back up by 19 points. The Sixers were on a run themselves. It was a 12-3 run, and all of a sudden the Kings have answered back with a huge run themselves. And the Sixers will be back in just a few moments as they're down 62-43. You're on play-by-play with JJ. All right, it's time for a water break now, guys. It is time for a water break. 2-minute warning in Philadelphia. Oh, man, that's exciting. I don't think I told you guys this, but I'm actually really excited because next week I think it's official for me to say this. It is official. I'm yeah, it is official. So next week on Saturday, I will be doing PA announcing for the very first time at Rider University, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. I've never done it before, but I think that it would be like a really cool thing to just try. My friend, somebody that was my sports director at Rowan, he reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to do it, and I said sure. The one thing that you have to learn about in this field, when it comes to sports broadcasting and when it comes to these types of things, it's that you really have to build your way up, and you got to make those connections. And not only that, but you really have to be willing to do a lot of dirty work, and you're not always going to be able to get that type of accessory. 62-43, timeout is over. Milton comes in with a runner right off the inbound pass, and it's good. I'll get to your question after the break. I promise. I totally promise. Harrison Barnes will hand it off to Sabonis, and Sabonis tries to find somebody, and it gets deflected away, and it goes right out of bounds. DeAnthony Melton gets credit for the deflection. The Sixers, they're down by 17 points. Fox took a little bit of a break, and now he's back into the ball game. He's going to inbound it on the near baseline. Fox finds Sabonis. Sabonis being double-teamed. Now he's being guarded by DeAnthony Melton. And great awareness by Sabonis, who finds a wide-open Kevin Huerter, and that's what happens when you double-team him. And Huerter knocks down the floater. Here's Harrell at the top of the key for the Sixers. He hands it off to Harris on the far wing. Harris backing down. Barnes on the low block. Elbow jumper, and it's good. Tobias Harris with the post moves, as he now has 9 points in this game so far. Sabonis finds a wide open Keegan Murray, and just like that, the stream just froze. And Harrison Barnes was fouled. Couldn't tell who fouled him there. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. And Barnes will go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots. That's the fourth foul that the Sixers have committed in this game. First foul shot is up, and that's good. So he knocks that one down. Shake Milton comes out of the ball game, and coming back in for the Sixers is George Niang. Harrison Barnes, 16 points, and he's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe as he hits that one. 66-47, 4:05 left to go. Montrezl Harrell, catch and shoot situation for Tobias Harris. and it's no good. Maxey comes up with the rebound. Harris again for three. That's not going to fall. Niang comes away with the rebound there. Maxey tipped it. Maxey back to Niang. Bounce pass inside to Montrezl Harrell, and Harrell will be called for, Harrell's going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line for one more, that is. 66-49. And in case you're just joining us, well, the Philadelphia Eagles as well come up with a victory against the New York Giants. And they will be facing either the San Francisco 49ers or the Dallas Cowboys next week. 38-7 with 1:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, I thought that they had the ball. Sorry, I really haven't been paying attention to that game. Okay, well, back to this game. The Sixers are down by 16 against the Sacramento Kings. De'Aaron Fox around the screen, gets past Maxey. Runner, it's up, and it's in. It stayed up there for a long time. That's why I said it's up for, well, it looked like it was like 2 times. Maxey finds Tobias Harris on the near wing. Harris in the cup. And the ball gets stolen away and intercepted by Kevin Huerter as he tried to find George Niang. Tobias Harris, that was. Huerter around the screen. Three-pointer. He knocks it down from the near wing. And the Kings are pouring it on 71-50. 3 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. And another turnover will go against the Philadelphia 76ers. That time it's going to be an offensive foul on DeAnthony Melton. 71-50. 2:57 left to go. Fox, step back, jumper. It's way too strong. Harris comes away with another board. Sixers have to play a lot better on the offensive side. Harris going coast to coast and finishes it with the left hand again. And the Sixers cut the deficit back to 19. Fox left wide open from beyond the arc, and it's short. Niang comes away with the rebound. DeAnthony Melton working very quickly here with 2.5 minutes left to go. Harrell gets the ball inside the post. Now gets it back to Maxey. Maxey back to Harrell, who's now on the low block. Harrell with Tobias Harris, a catch-and-shoot three-pointer off the mark. And Barnes comes away with another board. 2:15 left to go. Sabonis on the far wing. He's been the facilitator throughout this entire game. Huerter to Sabonis. Sabonis back to Barnes for a 6-3. And he's human, but another offensive rebound and a putback that time by Keegan Murray, who continues to light it up for the Sacramento Kings, and the Kings go back up by 21. Melton, corner, jumper. It's short, grabs his own rebound, and the floater is up and good. Nice play by DeAnthony Melton. Nobody was there to box him out, and he came away with the ball himself, and he made it within about 3 feet or so from the basket. Sabonis, nice pass that gets deflected by DeAnthony Melton to Keegan. And it's intercepted as well. Melton to Niang for 3. Yes, he knocks it down. And the Sixers are down by 16. They've been answering, and they've been trying to claw their way back into this game. 9 points for George Niang. Huerter to Sabonis. No look pass to Keegan, who puts it up for 3. It's short, and it's rebounded again by Montrezl Harrell. 1 minute left to go. Maxey past half court on the far wing, being guarded by Huerter. Huerter will almost try to get the ball stolen away. Montrezl Harrell takes it inside, and he'll be fouled once again. He'll go to the line for one more, and he'll try to convert on the three-point opportunity with 54 seconds left to go. How about Tyrese Maxey being the facilitator with the big pass? It was a wide pass, but Montrezl Harrell was able to just get to it. He initiated the contact from Sabonis, and will go to the line for one more. 73-59, 54 seconds left here in the second quarter. Harrell with 9 points in this game, 3 rebounds, and he's 4 for 4 from the field. A big crowd here in Sacramento, and the foul shot is no good, so he cannot convert on the three-point opportunity. Sabonis comes away with the board. Fox will just take his time, dribble it around the timeline, now goes back to the Dietz and Watson sign right by the Kings logo. 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. Fox works around the screen from Sabonis. Runner. It's a little bit short, but a foul is called on Montrezl Harrell. It's either on Harrell or it's on Harris. Oh, they're going to call it on Tobias Harris. So 36 and a half seconds left, 24 seconds on the shot clock, so 12 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock, but the Sixers are over the foul limit. Both teams are in the bonus, so it doesn't even matter. And Fox will go to the line to shoot 2 foul shots here. Fox takes a dribble, and the first foul shot is a little bit short. De'Aaron Fox, the 6'3" point guard from Kentucky. He's getting paid about $28 million this season. Signed a huge max contract last year. And he knocks down the free throw as well. And the Kings go up by 15. 74-59, so he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Maxey gets the ball off the inbound to Harris. Maxey takes it inside, goes right down the lane, and he puts it up and in. 74 points for the Kings, as that is a season high. But the Sixers, as Maxey made a bucket there, they cut the deficit to 13. The Kings have been very efficient on offense. 5 seconds separating the shot clock from the game clock. 20 seconds left. Fox with a stare down against Tyrese Maxey. And now the defense switches as Daniel House Jr. comes into the ballgame. Fox takes it. 5 seconds left to go. Keegan for 3 on the near wing, and it's no good. 11 seconds left on the game clock, and Fox will be called for the offensive foul. 11.1 seconds left to be exact. So it'll be Daniel House Jr. coming in to inbound it. Or he'll be the inbounder. Keegan loses the ball out of bounds. And House Jr. will inbound it, this time to Harrell. 10 seconds to go. Harrell, handoff to Maxey. Maxey puts it up, and he can't find the rim that time. Keegan comes away with the rebound. 2 seconds left, and another turnover will be called against the Sacramento Kings. It'll be on Keegan Murray here. Catch and shoot from Daniel House Jr. for 3. It's good! Oh, it's good! A buzzer beater by Daniel House Jr. from about 35 feet or so. And the Sixers are now down by 10 at halftime. Are you kidding me? Maxey with the inbound pass. Daniel House Jr. from all the way from Mars. He knocks it down, and the Sixers will head into the half down by 10. Are you kidding me? He made it look so easy. And the bank's not even open at like 11 o'clock at night, but it is also West Coast time. So, whatever. But 74-64. Sixers are down by 10. The Kings are up, and they are continuing their highly productive offense, as they've been really doing a really good job scoring the basketball over the past 6 games or so. So Sixers go into halftime here. We are going to take a step off, but before I do that, I just wanted to read some of your comments and give you guys a shout out. Oh man, am I in my mid-20s? First of all, this is Hardheimer. Hardheimer, you're the man, dude. I am. I am actually 24 years old. So I just graduated from college last year, and I actually intern now at NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. So that's been a very, very cool experience. I'm going to be done in about 3 weeks or so, like the week right after Super Bowl, and I'm going to miss it. But that's why I've been doing this too, because, I love doing play-by-play, and this has been like a really cool experience. All right. Shout out to the 9 in the chat. Mitch, you're the man, dude. Hey, Jason. I'm new to your channel and just subscribed. Really enjoy your play-by-play style. You should have a lot more people watching. Dude, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate your love and your support. Definitely continue to come on here, because this is what we do. We have fun a little bit, and we try to be descriptive, but we also try to interact a little bit with people, because that's what makes this fun. That's what sports is all about. It's all about storytelling. And I've always believed that as a storyteller, it's also very important to try to contribute to the conversation and figure out what people are talking about, like as the game's going on, and try to have that be involved with the play-by-play. So that's why I think YouTube is actually really cool, because I can still do play-by-play and I can still be very descriptive, and then I can just like look at the comments and then just be like, okay, well, maybe I can implement this, because you guys are a part of the story too. That's how I look at it. Thanks for streaming this game. Since I'm riding in my car, I can't watch the game. Let's go Sixers, baby, and the Eagles. How about those Eagles, man? uh, I'm not even, I'm not even like an Eagles fan, but I just gotta tell you something, okay? And this is what I'm gonna say. All I gotta tell you guys is this. First of all, shout out to Re Reverie, man. Shout out to Re Reverie. Um, but so my friend was telling me this about 2 weeks ago, and he said, Jason, the Philadelphia Union lost in MLS, right? The and that was in the World Cup finals. The Phillies lost in the World Series. So this just sets the bar. That the Eagles, all they have to do is come up and win, man. They have to get to the finish line. And I really think that they actually can. And even though I'm not like an Eagles fan, like they're not my first team, I still root for them because how can you not like this team? It looks like that they're having fun. They have like a new different type of a core, if you will. When I saw Jalen Hurts at sneaker ball, man, he just looked fresh. He looked new. He looked like he was, like he had a different mentality. And I'm excited for them. And I really hope that they go very far and make it all the way to the finish line. And with that, look, all right, so I'm going to take a little bit of a break here, okay? It's 11:15 p.m. Eastern time, so we're going to be back here in about 5 minutes, all right? I'm going to post it in the chat right now. We'll be back here at 11:20 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be doing the second half of this game. So don't go anywhere. Do not change that channel, and most importantly, I forget what I was going to say. I had a brain fart. I had a brain fart, but I'll be back, all right? Let me post this right now. Be back at 11:20 p.m. Eastern time. Boom. Alrighty. So that's when I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Love you guys so much. We'll be right back. Alrighty, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I'm up here. Just had to, just walk around a little bit, get a little bit of air. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. And I see we got a couple more people on here. Hello, welcome on in, people that are tuning in on Facebook. We see we got one person on Twitch. We got 8 people on YouTube. This is a cool crowd tonight, man. I'm really happy that you guys are here. Thank you all so much for all the love and the support. 76ers, well, they're down by 10. And Daniel House Jr. made a buzzer-beating three-pointer. That was a money shot. So, mazel tov. I'm glad that you don't have an annoying scoreboard. Me too, man. It's that's definitely a blessing. That is surely a blessing, and the stream is working very well. So, I mean, I don't want to jinx it. Maybe, oh man, I hope I didn't jinx it. I hope I did not jinx it, man. But I hope not. But yeah, no, so far so good. Now I have to just stick with that. Oh man. Yeah, I apologize that this virtual background's not working. And I love the virtual background, but it's just like causing a freeze for my web camera, and I don't like that. I don't like that, man. But yes. So the Eagles did win. The Eagles won. That is nice. That is really nice. For those of you that are just tuning in to me for the first time, my name is Jason Joseph. I'm from South Jersey. I used to broadcast. Sorry. Let me backtrack for a second. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Jason Joseph. Okay, I graduated from Rowan University last spring. I interned at NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. I went to school for broadcasting for sports communication and media, and I just graduated in the spring, and I called games while I was there. I called them for Rowan. I worked for their radio station, and part of the really cool thing about it is that I got to call games for the Delaware Blue Coats, who were the NBA G League affiliate of the Philadelphia 76ers. And I also got to do Wilmington Blue Rocks baseball games as well. So the Wilmington Blue Rocks are the minor league affiliate of the Washington Nationals. And I love doing play by play, man. I love being a storyteller. And that's something that I think that has really connected me with so many different types of people. And that's why I love sports. I took a broadcasting class from my professor, or from my professor. He didn't like to be called professor, but his name was Scott Graham. He's used to be the play-by-play announcer for the Philadelphia Phillies, and he now does stuff for Westwood One. He does stuff for CBS as well, and a couple other networks. He called Villanova basketball games, and the first thing that he taught me is that the reason why you like writing, the reason why you like talking in front of people, and why you like working behind the scenes, and why you like editing and all that sort of stuff, it adds up to one thing. I could never figure this out for like 7 years because I loved theater and I loved all that stuff. It's storytelling. Every person that's a part of the production, whether they're on the air, whether they're behind the scenes, doesn't matter if they're writing, doesn't matter if they're a PR assistant, they're all storytellers, even audience members. So, and I don't think people talk about that much, but I think that the audience is a part of the story. And that's why I want to make you guys a part of it, because you're a part of the story. And I'm not the story, but I'm the storyteller. Alrighty. Oh man, I thought we were gonna have a little bit less time here, but we were gonna have more time. That's cool though. We'll keep things here. Let's see what other scores we got going on. So Phoenix is winning 102-98. That's the only game left. They're taking on the Indiana Pacers with 2:01 left to go in the fourth. So that's Samantha Sabonis' former team. The Celtics won 106-104, as I mentioned way earlier. The Bucks lost to the Cavs 114-102. The Timberwolves won 113-104, and the Washington Wizards beat the Orlando Magic 138-118. The Timberwolves beat the Houston Rockets 113-104. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then Charlotte won 128 to 118. Okay. And with that, well, we're now heading into the start of the third quarter. So here we go. Harris with 14 points tonight, 5 rebounds. Maxey with 11 points and 3 assists. Montrezl Harrell has 9 points, and he's 4 for 4 from the field. And George Niang, he's 4 for 5 from the field, and he also has 9 points. And for the Sacramento Kings, well, as they continue to put on a very big offensive display, they've been, it's really just been about their star players. Domantas Sabonis has 10. Harrison Barnes has 17. He has made 5 of 6 threes. De'Aaron Fox has 11 points, 3 assists as well. Kevin Huerter has 13 points and 2 assists. And also forgot to mention, too, that Sabonis actually has 7 assists as well. So the Sixers come back here as they get the ball first as they lost the tip-off. Harris, outlet pass to Maxey. Maxey goes up with the runner, and he gets the friendly bounce. And the Sixers cut the Kings lead to single digits as they strike first. 74-66. Barnes will hand it off to Sabonis. Sabonis now doesn't know what to do with it as he's being guarded by Harrell. Here comes Huerter. Huerter will give it up to Sabonis again. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And Sabonis with the step-back fadeaway jumper. It was a fadeaway turnaround 360 jumper, and he made it. Wow. Unbelievable. Montrezl Harrell gets past half court, and he finds Tobias Harris. Harris to Tucker. Tucker's been getting into a lot of foul trouble tonight. He finds Maxey at the logo. Maxey now on the far wing. What's he going to do? He passes it to DeAnthony Melton for 3, and he nails it from the near wing. And the Sixers are down by 8. Scratch that. They're down by 7. Can't do math correctly tonight. Domantas Sabonis finds a cutting Kevin Huerter right to the basket. And the binoculars come out as Huerter says, I see you. 78-69. Sixers down by 9 with about a minute and a half underway. You're in the third quarter. Harris on the near wing being guarded by Fox. Harris backing him down. Fox tries to pick his pocket. He can't do so. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey from the logo for 3. Yes! Oh, man, Tyrese Maxey with some guts. Nothing but net. And the Sixers are down by half a dozen. Fox initiating the contact. And he gets fouled by Tyrese Maxey. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. How about with the shot clock winding down right at the Kings logo? Tyrese Maxey hits a gutsy 3. I mean, you couldn't execute that more perfectly than the way he just did that. Fox's first foul shot is good, and he knocks it down. So the Sixers are down by 7. They were down by as many as 17 points. And Fox, who has a dozen points, now make it 13 with the second foul shot as that goes in. Maxey gets past half court, and now he's on the far corner. Harrell tries to hand it off back to Maxey, and he does so, and now he's being guarded at the Toyota sign. He gets past Fox. Now he is inside, tries to pass it to Montrezl Harrell, and there was some contact there as Sabonis and Fox and Harrison Barnes are all there to try to help him up, and the Sixers turned it over. He tried to pass it, then it hit right underneath the backboard, and then just ricocheted there, and I think it ended up hitting Maxey again. That was a really bizarre play. So Barnes will inbound it on the far sideline, and he'll give it up to De'Aaron Fox. No afro from Fox. Used to really be a big fan of the afro from him. It was really cool. Sabonis at the top of the key. And he tries to get the pass Montrezl Harrell, and the ball gets intercepted by Harris. A 2-on-1 situation. Maxey with the floater, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 1 more. And Tyrese Maxey with 5 points in this third quarter so far. He has been explosive from not just beyond the arc, but even inside the paint too. So he gets fouled by Harrison Barnes. And Maxey will go to the line for 1 more. The Kentucky native himself. And the foul shot is good as he converts on the 3-point opportunity. Maxey now give him 18 points in this game. 18-5. Sixers are down by 5. Sabonis tries to pass it, and it gets deflected by Harris, and it goes right out of bounds on the near baseline. So Tucker gets the ball deflected, and it goes right out of bounds. Fox will inbound it from the baseline with 9:18 left to go here in the third quarter. Fox finds a cutting Kevin Huerter to the basket, and it rims in and out. Tucker comes away with the rebound. Maxey at the top of the key. Takes it inside, going up against Domantas Sabonis, and somehow, some way, he has his way. 21 points for Tyrese Maxey over the 7-foot big man in Domantas Sabonis, and the Sixers have cut the deficit to 4. We'll be back in just a few moments here on Play by Play with JJ. Oh man, why don't you go live? I am going live. I just started my channel about like 3.5 weeks ago, so you probably just haven't seen me. So this is what I've been doing. So, oh, you're listening to me on Facebook. Okay. Are you listening to me on Facebook? You can come. I mean, I go live on my YouTube channel, and I go live on Twitch, and I go live on Facebook too. So, you can follow me on here. Bro, you're literally saving my life right now. Radio isn't working. Bro, I got you. I got you. Are you from Sacramento, man? Or are you like a Philly fan or a Sacramento fan? Because, man, like, I got you. I'm really happy I could be of great assistance to you, because I want to make sure that we could do this right, You're from LA. Oof. All right, cool, man. Gotta give you a shout out. Rico Drip. All righty. So are you rooting for the 49ers tomorrow? Even though you're probably a Rams or a Chargers fan? No, I'm talking about go live with the games. We can watch it. I can't, because I don't want to get copyright strikes, and definitely not. I don't want to do that, because I'm just heard a lot of stories about it, and I'm not trying to start a fire, my guy. Oh, Niners. Okay, no. Oh, you're a Cleveland Cavs fan. Now, wait. Hold up 1 second. So you're not a LeBron fan. Like you're not just like a strictly like straight up like LeBron fan. Like, you love LeBron, but like you're just like a diehard Cavs fan. Is that correct? Yep. Niners, baby. Oof, man. Gotta give you a shout out too. M. Nazir. What's going on, man? Shout out, baby. Nice. Giants. What, are you a Giants fan? Okay, but yeah, 49ers over Dallas. Yeah, dude, you got to beat those Cowboys. I'm sorry for your loss tonight, man. I mean, I don't know why I just brought that up, because you came here for a good time. Man, sometimes I just overdo myself, man. That's just what happens. Ugh. Yeah, I love LeBron too. He's one of my favorite athletes for sure. But I hope the 49ers win over Dallas. That's all I'm trying to say. Sacramento Kings all day, fam. We ending the streak and going for the Western. Oh, whoa, hot take there. Western Conference Finals. Okay. I wouldn't mind that at all. Alrighty. So now we're back in action here. 76ers are down by 3. Tobias Harris gets called for the foul right off of the inbound. It's a loose ball foul. Keegan Murray did miss the 27-foot jumper, and there was a foul away from the play. The inbound pass from Harrison Barnes goes to Huerter. Huerter finds Fox. 5 seconds left to go. Fox with a wide open Harrison Barnes right underneath the basket. Finds him, and the Kings go back up by 5. Sloppy defense by the Philadelphia 76ers, excuse me. And that marks now 19 points for Harrison Barnes. Harris on the near corner. He's being double teamed. He passes it out to Maxey. Maxey, step back, three-pointer. It's good again. Tyrese Maxey has been on fire in this third quarter, as he has scored 10 points for the 76ers. And there's a step back foul line jumper from De'Aaron Fox, who puts an end to the 76ers run. It's now 84-80. with less than 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Kings were up by as many as 18 points. Harris with a catch-and-shoot three-pointer, and he knocks it down from the far corner, and the Sixers are only down by 1. No Joel Embiid, no James Harden, and the Sixers are finding a way to come back, and Fox answers back with a floater once again. Fox was taking it right inside the lane, and he went up with the left hand, and it's 86-83. He was looking over at the ref for something. Don't know what it was. Maxey with the basketball. If the Sixers go with a 3 here and they make it, they can tie this game. Harris, back to Maxey. Again, for 3. Oh, in and out it goes. He almost was able to knock that one down. 7:15 left to go in the third. Barnes with a wide open Sabonis, and it's short. Sabonis couldn't get a better look than that, and Melton comes away with the rebound. Melton to Montrezl Harrell in the lane. Now in the post. Backing down Sabonis. And Harrell puts it up with the right hand and finds a way to connect, and he'll go to the line for one more for the tie. Less than 7 minutes to go. Montrezl Harrell with his third three-point opportunity, and he'll hopefully try to tie things up for the 76ers. 6:59 left, and Sabonis gets called for another foul. So that is now the second personal foul on Domantas Sabonis, who has 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists in this game. Harrell will go to the line for one more. And Harrell's foul shot is up, and it's good. And the Sixers tied things back. Harrell with 12 points and 3 rebounds in this game. Fox gets past half court, being guarded by Melton. Here comes a screen by Sabonis. Fox gets around the screen. Floater is up. And that time, it's no good. Fox had 4 straight points for the Sacramento Kings, and the Sixers are looking to go ahead here. 6:40 left in the third. Maxey finds Melton on the far wing. Melton gets inside, and the ball gets deflected and stolen away by Barnes. Barnes in the lane, puts it up with the right hand, and knocks it down. 88-86. Harrison Barnes now with 21 points. Maxey on the near corner, that is. He was on the near wing. Now he's on the near corner. What's he going to do? He's going to find Montrezl Harrell. Harrell then finds Maxey again. Maxey with a pull-up jumper. In and out it goes. Sabonis grabs another rebound. 88-86. Sabonis at the foul line. He dumps it off to Fox. Fox finds Harrison Barnes again for a 6-3, and he knocks it down. And the Sixers are down by 5 with 6:02 left to go in the third quarter. And they'll be right back in just a few moments. Let's see. The King joined into the Kings, the first TV ever played against. Oh, dude, that would be crazy. Could you imagine if Bronny got drafted by the Kings and LeBron went to the Kings? That would be crazy. That would be wild. First of all, if you're new to my channel, first of all, welcome on here. My name is Jason Joseph. I'm a play-by-play broadcaster. I cover 76ers basketball. I cover the Patriots. I cover the Phillies. And we'll also be doing the 49ers game tomorrow. And then once the football season's done, we're doing like one playoff round of football per week. And once the football season's done, we'll get into a little bit of hockey. And we'll start calling about 1 to 2 Flyers games per week. We'll get more into that after the football season's done. But yeah, 76ers basketball, Patriots football, Phillies baseball. Those are the 3 main things that we do here on this channel. So I hope you all like my play-by-play commentary. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe if you love listening to my voice and if you love listening to every single thing I have to say about the game. I appreciate everything. What is it? Where is it? That I saw somebody make a comment on here. I am a Philly fan. I'm 75% Philly, man, when it comes to the Big 4 sports. What else? That would complete the full circle if Braun came. It really would, man. It absolutely would. The defense, yeah, if we can fix our defense, the Kings can make some noise. Hey, look, I mean, you guys have been putting up 130 points over the last 5 games or more points. Like, that's ridiculous, man. That's not a fluke. You guys have shooters. You guys have snipers. You guys have facilitators. And you're getting very deep. So props to you, man. Defense needs to step up. Got to speak it into existence. The chemistry with this team is so crazy. It would suck if we traded. Thank you, man. Thank you. I've been telling people I don't want Kevin Durant. I don't want another star player. We traded for Jimmy Butler. We traded for Tobias Harris right near the trade deadline. We got to keep the team the way that it is. I'd be happy if we added like another 3-point shooter, sure, but like we don't need another star. We just don't. Alrighty, back to the game now. Again, feel free if you guys are just on here, feel free to comment on here. Feel free to, engage in the discussion because that's what we also do on here, man. That's what we do. All right, back to the game. 91-86, and we're halfway done with the third quarter. 5:55 left to go. Maxey, let's see what the Sixers drew up here. He'll hand it off to Milton on the far corner. Milton gets it back, or Maxey gets it back, excuse me. He finds Shake Milton, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Milton being guarded by Fox. Milton at the foul line, turnaround jumper, and it's short. Harrell tries to grab the rebound, and instead it lands into the hands of Kevin Huerter. 5:33 left to go in the third. Sabonis at the foul line, tries to find somebody, and it gets deflected by Shake Milton as he was trying to find Fox. Milton takes it to the cup, finishes it, or almost finished it with the right hand. I thought it was easily going to go in, but it rimmed right out. And the foul will be called on Murray. Murray, who had 29 points in last night's performance. Well, in this game, it's been a little bit of a different story. He hasn't been having the hot hand as he only has 7 points in this game so far. He's 1 for 5 from downtown, and he's 2 for 7 from the field. Shake Milton's first foul shot is up, and that's good. Shake and Bake Milton has been providing a lot of points off the bench for the Sixers. He's been shooting the ball very well. Milton's second foul shot is good, and the Sixers' deficit is back to 3. They just have to try to play better defense and continue to take good control of the basketball here. Back in the game for the Kings is Davion Mitchell. Mitchell and also oh man, I lost it. Malik Monk, there it is. Milton gets the ball, and it gets deflected, and finally, Montrezl Harrell comes away with the rebound. It was an offensive rebound, and he put it up and in somehow, some way. Harrell has 14 points and 4 boards. Here's Mitchell at the top of the key. The ball gets deflected, and he lost his dribble, and Monk puts up a 3-pointer. It's way too strong. Maxey was going up for the rebound, and it lands in the hands of Shake Milton. The Sixers could go ahead here. Milton with the layup. It's no good. Sabonis grabs his miss. Sabonis working very fast here. It's a 4-on-3 situation. Murray from downtown. Yes. From the near corner, and the Kings go up by a 2-possession lead. Slow down, Jason. The Sixers and the Kings are shooting over 43% from beyond the arc. Niang back in the game for the Sixers as well. Forgot to mention that. Melton being guarded by Harrison Barnes. Melton, what's he going to do? A turnaround jumper. And he gets the friendly bounce. It went around the world. And it finally was able to go in. 94-92. Sixers are down by 2. And a foul will be called against the 76ers as Montrezl Harrell gets a little bit banged up there. And he's going to go to the sideline to get a little bandage just to try to heal that right hand up. So 3:56 left to go in quarter number 3. The Kings coming into today are 26-18, and the Sixers, they're coming in very hot as well. They're on a 4-game winning streak. They're wrapping up this 5-game West Coast road trip tonight. They beat the Jazz last Saturday. Then they beat the Lakers on Sunday. And then they stayed in LA, and then they faced the Clippers on Tuesday night. They won 120-110. And then they beat Portland on Thursday night and wasn't even close. But tonight they're losing by 2. They were down by as many as 18 points. The inbound pass goes to Fox. Fox to Sabonis, who's being guarded by Harrell. 10 seconds on the shot clock. The double team comes in. He kicks it out, finds a wide open Mitchell for three, and that's way off the mark. It hit the side of the backboard, and it just clanked right off the top of the rim. Sabonis grabbed the rebound, and, well, the 76ers are going to get the ball back as Domantas Sabonis gets called for the loose ball foul. Trey Lyles comes into the game, as well as Matisse Thybulle. He comes in for Harrison Barnes. That's Trey Lyles. 3:38 left to go here in the third quarter. Milton gets the ball here. Milton goes up for the tie. It's no good. And Harrell tries to come away with the offensive rebound, and a loose ball foul again will be called. That's actually going to be a shooting foul on Trey Lyles. And Harrell's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Shake Milton being very aggressive. And that's the good thing about him, is that he's just not afraid to attack. He can make 3-point shots, but he can also take it to the cup every time he gets an open lane. And he thought he had one there, and, well, he handed it off to Montrezl Harrell because he was being double teamed, and Montrezl Harrell goes to the line for 2. The first one is airballed. Wow. He airballed that one badly. I mean, it was like about 5 feet even away from the rim. 14 points and 4 boards for Montrezl Harrell. Sixers could try to cut the deficit to 1 here. 94-92, Montrezl with the second foul shot this time. It's good. Nothing but net. So instead of 5 feet away from the rim, this time it was just nothing but net. 94-93, 3:22 left to go here in the third quarter. Sabonis gets it, and he's being guarded by Montrezl Harrell. This time, Monk hands it off to Sabonis, wide open for 3. Short. Maxey comes up with the rebound. The Sixers could take the lead on this possession here. Maxey at the top of the key takes it inside against Sabonis, and the whistles remain silent, but he finally helps the Sixers go ahead. On the other side, Mitchell, who's being guarded by Thybulle. This is the first time the Sixers have had the lead tonight. They've trailed by as many as 21 points in the second quarter. They were down by 18, though, for a little bit of time as well. Monk at the top of the key. 3 seconds to go. Step back. Jumper. It's long. Maxey comes away with the rebound over Mitchell. And the Sixers are now up by 1. 2.5 minutes left to go. Maxey from the parking lot for 3. Oh, man. It went in and out, and it almost went down the toilet drain. But it rimmed out at the very last second. Sabonis goes up with it, and that time he's going to be called for the charge. Actually, he's going to be called for the he's going to be fouled, and Montrezl Harrell is going to be called for the blocking foul. And that was the right call. Again, another wrong signal by the refs here. They've been really screwing things up tonight. 2:16 left to go in the third quarter. All righty. So Sabonis will go to the charity stripe to try to shoot 2 free throws. Well, he will shoot 2 free throws. But he's going to try to tie the game first. And the first one is short. That one won't go. So this one right here is for the tie. Domantas Sabonis, he's been here for a little bit of time. He's now 26 years old. And he's been one of the big cornerstones of this franchise as he was traded to the Sacramento Kings at the trade deadline last year in the Buddy Holly trade. Sabonis still at the line, going up with the second free throw. And that's no good either. He misses both foul shots. Oh, man, could you imagine if this was at the 76ers home arena? We'd be getting free chicken tenders. So Thybulle comes away with the rebound. George Niang in the lane, puts it up and puts it in for the Sixers. 97-94. Sabonis on the other end. What's he going to do? He ends up finding, that time he ended up finding Davion Mitchell again. And Mitchell ended up passing it off that time to it looks like it was to Trey Lyles. And Lyles got fouled. Every time I see the name Trey, I'm not going to lie. The first thing that comes to my mind is Trey Burke, the former 76er who played under the Brett Brown era. The first foul shot by Lyles is no good, so the Kings have missed 3 straight foul shots. Harrison Barnes comes back into the ballgame for the Kings. 1:51 left to go in the third quarter. No master bonus. 1:51 left. Lyles' foul shot is short again, and just like that, the Kings are 0 for their last 4 from the charity stripe. Milton hands it off to Niang. Niang back to Daniel House Jr. Milton finds House Jr. again for 3, and he knocks it down again. Daniel House Jr. hit a big-time three-pointer to put the 76ers down by 10 at halftime. It was a buzzer beater, and this time he makes an exclamation point of a 3 as he puts the Sixers up by 6. Fox inside, and he ends up finding a wide-open Richaun Holmes, the former 76er, part of the process era, and he throws it down. 196, the Sixers have hit the century mark. House Jr. pump fake from beyond the arc. Hands it off to Niang from way downtown. It's long, and Fox comes away with the board. Fox has been very active off the glass tonight for the Kings. Foul line, jumper with a lot of space, and it's no good, and Niang comes away with the miss. Milton conducting the tempo on offense here for the 76ers. 42 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Got to keep track of the time. Sixers up by 2 possessions here. Milton loses his dribble, finds Paul Reed. Reed puts it up with the right hand and gets it to go, kisses it off the window, and the Sixers go back up by 6. Waiting for them to update the scoreboard. There it is. 23 seconds left on the game clock, 15 on the shot clock. Fox has it at the logo. He is staring down Matisse Thybulle, who is his defender. Here comes a screen, and there's a three-pointer by Malik Monk. It's no good. Milton comes away with the rebound. Milton outlet pass to Daniel House Jr. 5 seconds to go. House Jr. step back 3 again. And it's airballed. 1 second to go. De'Aaron Fox puts it up and almost knocked that one down. And the Sixers go up by 6 as they enter into quarter number 4. Tyrese Maxey with 16 points in this third quarter alone. He has been unbelievable. Can the Sixers hang on here? We'll find out when we come back. Oh, man. Bro, no master bonus. No master bonus. Okay, I like that. I like that, man. You need Fox to take over. Do you have Fox in fantasy? Is that what it is? Bro, we are selling. Yeah. Oh, I forgot you were a Kings fan. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, dude, this is a crazy game now. Who expected this? I actually did not expect this. I didn't expect the 76ers to put on these or that many points in just the first 3 quarters. They exploded. Like ridiculously exploded in that third quarter. They had 38 points. This is Dumas, not Mass. Okay. No, I appreciate that, man. I honestly, lesson learned, because that's like the first lesson that you learn about in broadcasting, is that you never want to go on the air pronouncing somebody's name wrong. And I appreciate you calling me out for that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for that. That means a lot. Yes. At least it's a close one. Yeah, dude. I mean, I always tell people that a broadcaster's worst nightmare, besides having the same name of having 2 players that have the same name, or multiple players with the same name who play like almost the same exact position. The other bad thing that is really tough for a broadcaster is the fact that there are times like where it's like a blowout and whatever, And the time is just like not on your side. Like you got to figure out like what there is to talk about. And you can't just like talk about the game. You got to kind of like convert it into a podcast ish type of a thing while also still giving some sort of play by play description. Like you don't want to just go away from that, but you want to keep people in there. Cavs beat the Bucks. Yes, so if we win, we get sole possession. I know, dude. Yeah, that's exciting. That's going to be great. That'll be really, really exciting. All right, Tyrese Maxey on the bench for the 76ers. He's been sensational in the second half so far. There's still one full quarter left to play. The Kings are going from our right to our left, and the Sixers will be going from left to right. The Kings did win the tip-off, so Fox inbounds it, or gets the inbound pass, I mean. And there's a three-pointer that goes up, and it's a little bit too strong. As coming away with the rebound was the Sixers that time. Keegan Murray tried to knock it in, and he's been ice cold from beyond the arc. Sixers are up by 6. They were down by as many as 21 points. Reed gives it up to Milton with the runner. It's short. Milton grabs his own rebound. Milton kicks it out to Niang at the top of the key for 3, and he gets the friendly bounce. It hit the front of the rim, then it hit the back of the rim, and it just found its way back into the net. And the Sixers are up by 9. Foul was issued by Matisse Thybulle on De'Aaron Fox. And it was a reach and foul, and the Sixers are up 105-96 after that big 3 by George Niang. I mean, sometimes, like, when the shots are falling, you're just in that sort of a rhythm, and the Sixers are feeling it now. They have been controlling the pace of the game. The inbound pass by Harrison Barnes will go to Murray, but right on the inbound play, there was a foul issued, and the Sixers will be called for the foul. Didn't get a word as to who it was on. It was on Matisse Thybulle, and the Sixers are still up by 9. In case you're just joining me, my name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ, where we cover 76ers basketball. We covered the Patriots. We covered the Phillies. And so far, so good for the Sixers. And they're going to review this play. The refs are going right over to the headsets on the far sideline. And they're going to try to see if the ball, or if Paul Reed did get called for the personal here. So, don't know if they're challenging this or what's going on. Can't get any sort of a word, but there are 3 refs right by the headsets. 2 of the refs have a pair of headsets on. And there's a timeout over here. Man. Oof, I needed that sip of water. That voice was on fire. Look at Hassan Reddick, man. They didn't spell his name right. It's Riddick. It's not Reddick. It's not like JJ Reddick. It's Hassan Riddick. Whoever did that, man, they screwed up big time. All right, 105-96. We're just about a minute underway here in the fourth quarter. 52 seconds to be exact. And so they were reviewing to see how much time they should have put back on the clock after the foul there. That's what it was. It was really bizarre. Fox gets the inbound. He's at the foul line. Rashawn Holmes will then hand it off to Harrison Barnes. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. He puts up a three-pointer, and I think that he thought that the shot clock was running down a little bit more, and it was at the 1 second mark because his feet weren't even set. Milton comes away with the rebound. He hands it off to Thybulle. Thybulle back to Milton at the top of the key. Here's George Niang being guarded by Fox. Niang back to Paul Reed. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Reed takes it into the lane. He puts it up, and he tips it back in. And the Sixers go up by double digits. 107-96, an outburst here in the fourth quarter so far. The Sixers are on a 5-0 run here to start things off with a bang. And a foul will be issued on the Sixers. It'll be on George Niang. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And how about Paul Reed? I mean, doing a 180 turnaround as he tried to go up with the layup the first time with the right hand. It was a spin move, and then he ended up grabbing his own offensive rebound by tipping it back in. 9 points for B-Ball Paul, who's not stuck in the mud tonight. Fox will inbound it and give it to Richaun Holmes, and Holmes just has his way right at the rim. Richaun Holmes, the former 76er, he's now 29 years old. That's crazy. Listed as a center. He's been playing very much small ball, and has been really good. Shake Milton puts it up, and the ball gets blocked, and it goes right off of the hands of Richaun Holmes. How about De'Aaron Fox getting up there and playing really solid defense for the Sacramento Kings? They actually say that Richaun Holmes got the block there. So it's 107-98, 7 seconds on the shot clock here for the Sixers. Niang with the inbound on the far baseline. Niang gets it back, and he goes up with it, and that time it's blocked again by Richaun Holmes. Fox on the other end, working out in transition, goes up with a layup, and there's no hesitation whatsoever, and he has his way. Richaun Holmes getting the crowd pumped up. De'Aaron Fox getting high fives all the way around from his teammates, and the Sixers will take a timeout here with 107-100 with 9:42 left to go in the fourth. Whew, I need another sip of water. Whew. All right, we got 14 people on here, 13 on YouTube, man. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. I'm really happy that you guys are here and that you guys are having a good time and that you guys are enjoying this commentary. You know, it means a lot to me. I wish that the virtual background was working tonight. It's not. My room is a little bit of a mess, and I'm not so happy about it, but it is what it is. And, you know, I really appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have been giving me. My name is Jason Joseph. For those of you that are new to my channel, this is Play by Play with JJ. And we do play-by-play for the Sixers. We do play-by-play for the Phillies. We do play-by-play for the Patriots. And we'll be doing play-by-play tomorrow night for the 49ers-Cowboys game. So make sure you come back on here because we'll be covering that game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, I mean, my dad's hoping that the 49ers win. I hope that they win too. That would be really, really cool. We got more people on here. Oh, we got 6 more people that just joined from Facebook. Wow. Oh, man, that's really cool. But yes, so I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a safe and fun Saturday night. Football playoffs were a lot of fun tonight. Got to watch the first half with my family of the Eagles game. I thought that the Jacksonville Jaguars, if you haven't done so already, I don't even know why I'm promoting this right now, but I had a post a little bit earlier today that did not age well. It was a YouTube short, and I'm a little embarrassed about it. I'm not going to lie. I thought that the Jaguars were going to upset the Kansas City Chiefs, and that didn't happen. But if you want to listen to the full YouTube short, you can go check that out after this is done. But again, you know, Jason Joseph, that's my name. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey. I currently intern at NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and I love it, you know, so far. But I still want to do broadcasting. You know, that's really like the dream job. And I figured, you know, I'm living here at my own house. I'm done with college. I have this table that's over here that was in my parents' basement, and I had a monitor, and you know, somebody gave that to me, and I have a laptop. All I just got to do is produce. I got to come up with the content. So, you know. All right, 9.5 minutes left to go. Sixers are up by 7. Here's Maxey at the top of the key. And Maxey puts up a runner. That time it's no good. Paul Reed comes up with a rebound, and Shake Milton comes away as the ball was denied and deflected by Richaun Holmes. Shake Milton, turnaround jumper from 5 feet. It's good. And the Sixers are up by 9 with 9:12 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's 12:04. We have reached midnight here on the East Coast. Barnes on the near wing, hands it off to Fox. Fox gives it back up to Harrison Barnes. He puts up a runner, and that's good. So Harrison Barnes will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. There is no Domantas Sabonis out there as of right now. Curious to see if he's going to come back into the game or not. Have not gotten a word as of yet to see if he is injured or to see what's going on. But Barnes' first foul shot is good, and he knocks that one down. So De'Anthony Melton does come back into the ball game for the Sixers, and he's talking a little bit with Rashawn Holmes there. Holmes has about 5 inches on De'Anthony Melton. Harrison Barnes, 25 points. He's 6 for 8 from downtown. He made his first 5 threes, and now he has 29. He's been a Sixers killer throughout pretty much his entire career. He's been doing a very good job against the Philadelphia 76ers, especially when he was on the Golden State Warriors. Maxey on the near wing, being guarded by Fox. Maxey now gets the defense switched up on him, and now George Niang, who's being guarded by Fox, puts it up, and Paul Reed comes away with the offensive rebound. Melton for 3 on the near corner, and it's no good. Holmes comes away with the board. Fox on the other end, on the near wing, being guarded by Maxey. Now he's being double-teamed by Maxey and Paul Reed. Reed gets back on his defender. Fox gets the ball back as he passed it out, and that time it went all the way to Keegan Murray. Fox puts up a 3, and George Niang gets called for a pushing foul. And the Kings are already in the bonus, so they will be going, the Fox will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. There's already 8:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. That's unbelievable. So Fox will be going to the charity stripe to shoot 2 free throws here. Again, don't know what's going on with Domantas Sabonis. Yep, he comes back in right now. There he is. 109 to 103. Sabonis back into the ball game. He's been very sensational. Kevin Huerter as well comes back in. Sabonis with a dozen, 9 and 6. And the second foul shot is up, and that's good by Fox. So the Sixers lead is up to 5. Yang gets past half court. Gives it up to De'Anthony Melton. De'Anthony Melton with a bounce pass to Montrezl Harrell, who throws it down and gets the ball deflected and stolen away by the Kings. Here's Huerter on the other end with a reverse layup on the other side of the lane, and it's good. A reverse layup by Kevin Huerter. And the Sixers lead is down to 3. It's a 10-2 run for the Kings. They're in breathing distance. Milton to Niang on the far corner. Niang finds De'Anthony Melton. 7:40 left to go. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Melton passes it back out to Maxey. 2 seconds to go. Maxey, step back, jumper from 2. It hits right off the front of the rim. And it's now 109-106. Here's De'Aaron Fox, who dribbles it right into traffic, but he's fouled. Or are they just going to call? Are they just going to say that the ball just went into bounds? They are. That's exactly what they're going to say. What's up, man? How are you? All right. De'Aaron Fox gets the inbound here at the top of the key. 7:18 left to go. Fox takes it inside, and he gets fouled by Montrezl Harrell. And this is what happens when you commit a lot of fouls to start things off here in the fourth quarter. With 7:16 left to go, the Kings, they can make free throws. Even though they did miss 4 in a row, they can certainly, hit you in so many ways offensively. 109-106. And the first foul shot is up, and that's good. So it's now a 2-point game. Doc Rivers clapping his hands, saying, "Come on," to his 5 out there. Fox with 22, 6 and 4, 6 assists and 4 boards, and make it 23. And the Sixers lead is down to 1. Hang on to your horses. There's still plenty of basketball left to go. Maxey at the half-court logo. Gets a screen from Niang. Maxey with the runner. It's up, and it's in again. Tyrese Maxey with 26. Fox out in transition. Ends up finding a cutting It was a cutting man to the basket, and Malik Monk. The Sixers come away with a steal. Milton from downtown puts up a three, and he holds his stroke and he knocks it down. And the Sixers go up by 6. It was a 1-point lead, and the Sixers, within the blink of an eye, go up by 6. 6:43 left to go. Timeout called by Mike Brown and the Sacramento Kings. And the Sixers will be back in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Whew, I need to take a quick sip of water, man. What's going on, G Carrot, man? What's going on? How you doing? T-Code, I hope I answered your question, man. I hope I answered that question, dude. What's going on, man? I'm going to take a very, very quick step off for just 1 minute. I will be right back within like 25 seconds. Oh, you love the Sixers, dude? Oh, me too, dude. We cover 76ers basketball on here, man. We do play-by-play for the Sixers. So if you love the Sixers, if you love the city of brotherly love, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you enjoy my content, that is. But you know what? We share a lot in common because we have this big love for Philadelphia basketball. It's really cool, man. All right, I need to take like a 30-second step off. I will be right back. I got Fox over 1.5 threes and Barnes under. Oh, man, that's a tough one there, man. I'll be right back. I promise. In just 30 seconds. All righty. There we go. Okay. Oh, dude, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. It means a lot. So, got a lot of people on here. We got 20 people on the tube. 20 people on the tube. That is great. I love all the support. It means the world. The fact that we've been doing this for like a month now and we're already growing, the play-by-play with JJ family is a very, very great feeling. So, hello from France, Sixers fan since Iverson. What's going on, man? Oh, dude, Allen Iverson the Great. I missed that era. I was born in '98, so I didn't get into basketball. I didn't fully get into it till I was like 14 years old. So all right, 6:43 left to go. Big shout out to you, man. Okay, here we go. So the Sixers have to play defense here as Fox gets the inbounded pass. Mike Brown's timeout is over. The Sixers are up by 6. Catch and shoot three-pointer from Herter. It's short. It won't go. Tucker comes away with the rebound. And Montrezl Harrell comes up with it as Tucker had it, and then he lost it. Excuse me. So Maxey gets the ball here. Let's see what happens. He's at the top of the key. He pulls up from long range, and it's a little bit short. And Herter grabs another rebound. 6:10 left to go here in the fourth. The Sixers are up by 6. Here's Fox. Step back, three-pointer, and it's nothing but net. Oh, man, he knocks that one down, and the Sixers lead is down to 4. De'Aaron Fox with 25 points on the day. Montrezl Harrell gives it up to Milton. Milton's runner. It's good. It hit the front of the rim and went. It was a line drive that hit the front of the rim, and then it just ended up hitting the back of the backboard, and it went in. 116-110. Fox to Herter on the far wing. Bounce pass to Sabonis. Sabonis at the foul line. Gives it up to Harrison Barnes. Barnes dribbles it inside. Kicks it out to Herter. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Herter, bounce pass. Puts it up, and it's no good. I meant to say that it was off the dribble, not bounce pass. Here's D'Anthony Melton, who finds a Montrezl Harrell, and he puts it up and in with the jam. 116-110. And the Sixers are up by 6. Are they going to count the bucket? Are they going to count it? I don't know. But the Sixers are trying to go 5-0 on this road trip, this West Coast road trip. And tonight, they are without their two star players in James Harden and Joel Embiid. So the Sixers will inbound it from the near sideline here. Doc Rivers looking over at the refs. Don't know what he's complaining about. I guess that he's a little bit animated tonight. And DeAnthony Melton was called for the foul. Tobias Harris comes in for him. Milton gets the inbound pass. Here's Tyrese Maxey on the far corner, and that takes it out all the way to the Toyota sign, being guarded by Fox. A screen comes, and it's utilized. Maxey hands it off to Milton. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Milton on the far wing, being guarded by Herter. 2 seconds to go. Milton, step back, 3. It's blocked, and a shot clock by. Oh, they're gonna call a foul. It'll be a foul on Kevin Herter. Is that what they're calling it here, or are they going to say that he traveled? I think that they're going to say that there was a shooting foul on Herter, and that's what it is. That's what it is. Milton clapping his hands, and he is loving it. Kevin Herter going over to the refs, showing him the right hand. And Milton, who is 13, 6, and 6, will go to the line for 3 free throws here. The first foul shot is no good. Shake Milton has to try to make 2 out of 3 here. The second one is good. It was funny because it hit the front of the rim, and for a second it stayed right up there as it bounced a couple of times, and then it finally got the bounce. 117-110. 4:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Sixers are trying to finish out strong here, and Milton knocks it down. He's 2 for 3, or goes 2 for 3 that time from the line. The inbound pass goes to De'Aaron Fox here. Fox at the logo. Bounce pass to Sabonis. Sabonis loses the dribble. And let's see what they call it here. They're going to say that it went out on Tucker. PJ Tucker, that is. So Fox is going to have to inbound it from the near baseline. He's on the left side of the basket. Again, the Kings going from our left to our right. From our right to our left. And Fox will inbound it, give it up to Domantas Sabonis, who cuts right to the basket. He was being guarded by Harrell, and Harrell couldn't have done a better job. And Sabonis has his way. So Sabonis, who's been very electric from the game so far, 14 points with 7 boards and 9 assists. So he's been dishing out the rock a lot, has been contributing in a lot of ways. Here's Harris at the foul line. He pushes off Fox. Fox tries to go up with a flop there, and they decided not to call a foul. But Montrezl Harrell comes away with the offensive rebound and puts it up and in for the Sixers. Oh, man, 120-112. Fox puts up a runner, and that's good. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a freeze on the screen there, so I was a little confused. 120-114. 3:57 left to go in the fourth. And here's Tyrese Maxey at the top of the key. A lob pass to Harris, who's being guarded by Fox on the far wing. Harris will be fouled by De'Aaron Fox that time with 6 seconds left on the shot clock here. For Fox, that is now foul number 1. That's his first foul. Oh, wow. 27 points for him, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. Maxey's going to inbound it from the far sideline. Hands it off to Milton. Milton will hand it back off to Maxey. Maxey's now at the Kings logo, being guarded by Herter. 7 seconds on the shot clock. A screen comes from Herter, or from Montrezl Harrell. He goes up with the runner, and that time it's a little bit short. The Kings come away with the rebound here. 120-114. 3-pointer by Herter for 3, and he knocks down the triple. The Sixers do have 2 timeouts left, 3.5 minutes to go. They have to hang on here. The Kings fans are loud. 3:15 left to go in quarter number 4. 120-117. Milton has to hand it off to somebody because he can't dribble it anymore, and he finds Harris. Harris cuts right to the basket, puts it back up, or finds PJ Tucker that time, and he's going to get called for the charge, Tobias Harris. And the Sixers get another turnover here. And a timeout called by Mike Brown and the Sacramento Kings. That was not a good play by Tobias Harris as he commits the offensive foul and the charge goes right on him. Sabonis was right there. Actually taking the charge that time was it wasn't Sabonis. It was couldn't tell who that was. The stream froze again. Ay, ay, ay. So anyhow, timeout's called and the Sixers will be back. Whew, let me take a quick sip of water, man. My fear, my biggest fear, first of all, for those of you that are new to my channel, I appreciate you guys for coming on here. My name is Jason Joseph. This is play-by-play with JJ. Oh, dude. Oh, let's go Sixers, man. Let's go, baby. Come on. We got to pull off with this win, man. That's what we got to do. Got to come up with a dub. You have a lot of doubts about PJ Tucker this season. I mean, look, dude, the contract, it is what it is. I like his veteran leadership. I think that provides, some sort of positivity. Like, there's always something to be said about a champion or somebody that can bring that championship experience to a team. And he does that, and he's a James Harden type of a guy. So, I mean, I didn't mind him bringing him in, but, the money, I can understand your point about the money. But yeah, let's go Sixers. Okay. So the timeout is just about over. Tyrese Maxey has been sensational in this game. Don't know if I emphasized that enough. He has 28 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists in this game. He's been doing it all for the Sixers. Second on the team is Montrezl Harrell with 17. And play is just going to resume here. Herter inbounds it to Sabonis. Sabonis bounce pass to Fox. 5 seconds to go. Fox puts up a 3. It's short. It won't go. And Maxey comes away with the rebound. Fox was on the far corner. Maxey takes it on the near sideline. Maxey will hit it off to Shake Milton, and Milton will get fouled that time. He initiates the contact, and with 2:36 left to go, well, the Sixers are going to be without Tobias Harris because he just fouled out. So let's hope that doesn't come back to bite them. I forgot to mention that. But Shake Milton did come in as he got fouled by Herter. Sixers are still not in the bonus just yet. Anthony Melton inbounds it, gives it up to Maxey. Maxey almost lost his dribble there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Maxey dancing around Herter. He finds the Anthony Melton. 5 seconds to go. Melton foul line. Jumper. Puts it up, and in and out it goes. A long rebound to PJ Tucker. Tucker back to Melton. Melton to Maxey. One more time for 3. In and out it goes. Harrell tries to fight for the board, and the ball goes out of bounds. It goes out of bounds. 2:15 left to go. And the Kings come away with the ball on they're going to say that it was last touch by the Sixers. They can't review this because it's not underneath 2 minutes just yet. So the Sixers would have to challenge the call, and they decide not to do so. Fox comes in on the other end, takes it right to the lane, and he knocks it down. And the Sixers lead is down to 1, down to 1. With 2:02 left to go in the fourth. And the Sixers do have 1 timeout remaining after this one is taken. Whew. Oh, man. Ugh, my lights. I really wish that my virtual background was working. The Sixers are so... Oh, man, dude, come on. We got to push out with this win, man. We got to get it. The Eagles won today, dude. So it's only right for the Sixers to just win this game. They gotta do this, bro. Ugh, man, where's my fan remote? Shoot. I'll have to. All right, whatever. Oh, we got 39 people on here. What's going on, guys? My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. If you're new to my channel, and if you enjoy my play-by-play commentary, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe to the channel, fasten your seatbelts, because we got 2:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Sixers are only up by 1. They have to hang on here. A nice crowd at the Sacramento Kings Arena, but definitely not like the Philadelphia 76ers home crowd at the Wells Fargo Center. Maxey has 28, Montrezl Harrell has 17, and Tobias Harris, who just fouled out, had 17 points in this game. So no James Harden, no Joel Embiid, and right now with the last 2 minutes left, no Tobias Harris. Sixers get the inbound here. Here comes Shake Milton. Milton, handoff to Niang for three. Yes! Oh, man, George Niang putting it up and in for the Sixers from the far wing. 1:45 left to go. Sixers go up by 2 possessions. They have a little bit of breathing room here. Here's De'Aaron Fox. He gives it up to Domantas Sabonis. A turnaround jumper, spin move, and it's good. 123, 121, 95 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. The Sixers have to hang on here. Maxey taking his time at the logo. He's now on the far wing. Here comes a screen by Harrell. Niang again for three. It's way too strong. And a long rebound goes to the Kings. A big-time rebound. Here's Fox. Fox back to Barnes for the lead. Oh, it's airballed. And Herter comes away with the offensive rebound there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Sabonis ends up getting it. He's being guarded by Montrezl Harrell. 5 seconds to go. 1:02 left. Sabonis dribbling it. It gets the ball stolen away by D'Anthony Melton, and it's going to go right out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds. It was deflected by Melton, and he just lost possession of the dribble. And with about 0.3 seconds left on the shot clock was winding down. And they're going to have to catch and shoot here. And they do so. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. There was nobody on the inbound play. And the Kings get called for the shot clock violation. And the Sixers have an opportunity to go up by 2 possessions here. 58 seconds left. Sixers up 123-121. Niang inbounds it to Maxey. Maxey gets past half court. And he hands it off to Melton. Melton back to George Niang, who dribbles right around the timeline. Niang back to Maxey. Maxey takes it inside, puts it up with the right hand, and he gets 30 points. 125-121. Sixers have to get back on defense here. Sabonis gets the ball deflected by Melton, and the ball gets stolen away by Shake Milton. Great defense by D'Anthony Melton. Here's Shake Milton, and he hands it off to Melton, and it's going to go right out of bounds. The pass was a little bit wide. Shake Milton knew it, and just like that, 30.9 seconds left here in the fourth. And a timeout will be called by the Kings. Milton's pass was a little bit wide. He gets a pat on the back from Doc Rivers, and he has a little bit of some words for him. And how about Tyrese Maxey, man, making the runner and making that big layup as well with about 52 seconds left. Unbelievable. Whew. Oh, my gosh. 33. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Man. Wow. I wish that Shake's pass was a little bit better, but I think it was actually tipped by a Kings defender. I think Sabonis actually got a little piece of it, and that's why it deflected right off of D'Anthony Melton, and it just went out on the near sideline, but whatever. Milton was supposed to call timeout as a vet. You should know that. Okay. I gotta save my voice for this. We're almost done. Potentially. 30.9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The Sixers are up by 4. It's 125-121. The Sixers are looking to go out on a bang on this West Coast road trip. They've won all 4 of their games. Can they pull out their 5th game in a row and go back to the Wells Fargo Center on Wednesday with a 5-game winning streak? The inbound by Barnes. It goes all the way into the backcourt to Kevin Herter. Herter to Fox. Fox with 15 seconds on the shot clock puts up a runner, and that's good. De'Aaron Fox, 125-123, put up a runner right in the face of Montrezl Harrell, and timeout is called. That's the Sixers' last timeout here. 22.8 seconds left. The shot clock is unplugged. So most likely the Kings are going to foul here, and it's really just going to be about who you're going to give the ball up to this time. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys think should get the ball here. I think it should be Maxey, man. I think that they have to give it up to Maxey. Maxey's going to have to go to the line to shoot some free throws. That's who I think it is. This is wild. It could also be D'Anthony Melton too. Yeah, Maxey probably. Yeah, see, that's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Maxey. I put 15. Oh shoot, man, that's crazy. Oh, you're wild, bro. So Sixers better. I guess so. I guess so. That's wild. Ugh, man, this is tight. No Joel, no Harden. Ugh, oh man. 125, 123, 22.8 seconds left. Maxey has 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists here. The Sixers are going to inbound it in just a couple of seconds. It'll be Tucker who's going to be inbounding it, being guarded by Harrison Barnes. He finds Tyrese Maxey. Maxey goes into the backcourt. 20 seconds to go. Maxey's still dribbling. He finds George Niang, and right on the pass, Tyrese Maxey does get fouled. They took a lot of time off the clock there. It was about 5 seconds or so. Great job by the Philadelphia 76ers and Doc Rivers, who drew up that play. And Maxey will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws here. So Maxey is at the line. His first foul shot is good. He connects there. Montrezl Harrell comes in, and Matisse Thybulle for defensive purposes. With this free throw here, the Sixers go up by 2 possessions. 31 points for Tyrese, and he's 5 for 5 from the line. The second foul shot by Maxey is good. 127, 123. The Kings do not use a timeout. They have 1 more left under their belt. Fox gets past half court. Fox at the top of the key, being double teamed, kicks it out for a wide open 3-pointer and knocking that one down. Oh man, Keegan Murray hit that one. 8.4 seconds left. Maxey gets the inbound, and D'Anthony Melton will be fouled. A gutsy 3-pointer by Keegan Murray, who had 29 points last night. He's been ice cold from 3. He was 1 for 6 before hitting that one. And De'Aaron Fox gets called for the foul. So 4.3 seconds left. The Sixers have to make these free throws here. A clutch 3-pointer hit by Keegan Murray on the near corner. D'Anthony Melton at the foul line. 4.3 seconds left. Sixers up 127 to 126. And the first foul shot by D'Anthony Melton is up, and it is good. It is good. Hit the front of the rim and then found its way back into the net. This one is for the 3-point lead. Melton's foul shot is good that time. So he knocks them both down, and final timeout is called by Mike Brown. If the Sixers play defense, they win here. And that is the final timeout for the Kings. Ooh. Big time free throws made by D'Anthony Melton and Tyrese Maxey. There's Jaden Springer. He's in the blue jacket there. Delaware Blue Coat, who is on the trip out to the West Coast. The Sixers, they beat the Utah Jazz last Saturday. And then on Sunday, it was a back-to-back. They faced the Lakers and they beat them. And then on Tuesday night, they ended up winning against the LA Clippers. And on Thursday, they beat the Portland Trailblazers. And now they were down by as many as 21 points in this game. And they're up by 3 now with 4.3 seconds left with no James Harden, no Joel Embiid. And for the last couple of minutes in this game, they're without Tobias Harris because he fouled out. So the timeout is over. Everybody getting back into their spots. It's Thybulle, Tucker, Harrell, Melton, and Milton down there for defense. Maxey takes a seat off the bench, and rightfully so. The defensive lineup is out. Barnes with the inbound here. He's the inbounder. He's going to try to find somebody. He has to get it off, and he finally finds Herter. Herter back to Barnes, and the ball gets stolen. Oh, man, they're going to call a loose ball foul on Matisse Thybulle. Thibault gets called for the foul here, but that was actually a smart move because now the Kings are going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. It'll be De'Aaron Fox with 2.9 seconds left. So Fox is going to have to make the first one, and obviously he'll have to miss the second one here. So as soon as Fox got the basketball, Herter did a good job at giving away the hot potato. And now Fox will go to the line for 2. 12:35 p.m. Eastern Time on the East Coast. And Fox's first foul shot is no good. So obviously he's going to have to miss this one here. And they're going to have to try to get an offensive rebound. It's actually Harrison Barnes, excuse me. Correction right there. Barnes' second foul shot is good as well. What, are they going to call it a 3-point? Oh my gosh. He's going to the line for 3? It wasn't even in the act of shooting. This is crazy, man. 129, 127. Barnes made the second foul shot. He missed the first one. And he's going to go to the line for one more here. So now he's going to have to miss this free throw. Sixers have all rebounders here. And the rebound is going to go all the way to the Sixers. And they come up with it. And they're going to line this one down. And the Sixers win the ball game. How about Paul Reed knocking that one down? And Tyrese Maxey was there. As soon as Paul Reed was down, he did a good job of acting like he got fouled. And Maxey was just there holding onto the ball. And the Sixers escape with the victory. They were down by 21 points, and it didn't matter. They were without Joel Embiid and James Harden, and it didn't matter. And they were without Tobias Harris for the last 2 minutes, and that didn't matter. And they still come on very strong on this West Coast road trip as they beat the Sacramento Kings, who were averaging at least 130 or more points within their last 5 straight games. They beat them 129 to 127. And the player of the game has to go to Tyrese Maxey. 32 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. He was sensational in that third quarter. He scored 15 points in that quarter alone. And the Sixers are now in second place in the Eastern Conference. So they are sniffing that 1 seed. And they'll be back on Wednesday night. And we'll be covering them as well for the very next game. But before we end up going on here, first of all, I want to make sure I thank you guys so much for all the incredible love and the support that you guys have given me. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. If you do enjoy my commentary, my play-by-play commentary, that is. My name is Jason Joseph. I love you guys so much. Y'all are the best. And we'll be back tomorrow night for 49ers Cowboys. All right, so come back on here for that game. It'll be a lot of fun to cover that one. We cover Sixers basketball. We cover Patriots. We cover the Phillies. You know, we do all the exciting action on play-by-play. On play-by-play with JJ. So I just want to say thank you all again from the bottom of my heart. I can't believe we have 45 people on here. We have 34 on YouTube. We have 10 on Facebook and 1 on Twitch. We are really growing, and this is just unbelievable. And I can't thank you all enough for everything. And I'll be back tomorrow night. We'll be back tomorrow night, man. All right. I hope you guys have a great night. Go Sixers, baby. We won. We won. All right. Good night, folks.